What Say Yes is about is raising expectations and giving these kids hope.
Say Yes to Education takes cities like Cleveland and invest in the social services and support systems that students and families need throughout their birth through college experience over the course of a generation.
Say Yes is a program that really allows for us to do what everyone says should be done, and that is bring all of the resources that we have to bear to address the needs of the children and their families and community.
It makes the community really partners with our schools. We've seen this on our corrective action schools where we really tried to dig down and get the community connected to those investment schools. This really takes it to a level that's really citywide and can benefit every one of Cleveland's kids.
When students are receiving the assistance they need, targeted for their own unique situation all the way through school, they're going to be better prepared for post-secondary and with the family belief that they can go.
Say Yes to Education is our community coming together and providing great kind of wraparound services for our children all the way from pre-K through the 12th grade and giving them every opportunity to go on after the 12th grade for a credential, a 2-year degree, or a 4-year degree, and know at that point that there's money available for them to do that.
What we need is an educated workforce. So Say Yes is all about building our own local human capital to fill desperately needed jobs that already exist. And so it's a no-brainer.
Really, the pathway out of poverty is education. Because people want to be self-sustaining. They want to work.
That's what this is all about. It's about making sure that our kids get the education and training that they need so that they can be successful throughout their lives.
If you give someone the tools to have a good life and take care of their families, and that branches out into the community, right? Once you can take care of home, then you can take care of other people in the community, you can help them out. So this program, while it's great for the students, it will come back and help Cleveland as a community.
We graduate 2,000 kids a year, and less than half of those kids will go on to college. And of that group, only about a quarter of them will graduate. So we take a group that started out at 2,000 and suddenly we're down to about 200, 250 kids who get a degree. When they have that degree, they're in deep, deep debt, and so they spend their time trying to get out of that debt. What if every one of those kids had a scholarship, 2,000 scholarships? And what if those kids that finished that didn't end up having massive debt at the end of it? What would those kids contribute?
That would be like the best thing ever. I feel like that's like one of the main problems of picking schools is the big financial issue. So getting offered something like that would be great.
Our commitment is not just to provide the dollars and then leave the student to their own volition. The uniqueness of this program is the partnership that is going to work really hard to make sure that the student makes it through.
The services plus the promise of a scholarship means that college isn't just a long shot for these students, it's a real opportunity.
I believe very strongly that it will produce not only productive citizens who are members of our workforce, but individuals that also can take on important leadership roles in our community.
This is an investment in people that will grow up and become citizens that will help advance this region even further.
The students that come out of CMSD are students who have the world against them. Having those social emotional supports and academic advising, and then adding on to that with scholarships at the end, I think we continue to hear it's a game changer in Cleveland. It's going to be a game changer in Cleveland. I absolutely believe that.
My daughter graduated last year, and her grandparents, seeing the look on their face and seeing everybody that attended her graduation and how proud they were, I want that for every child.
As a parent, Say Yes means a quality education for my child. And I think that's one of the most important things to make him a successful citizen in our society in the future.
The reason why college is important was due to my mom. Growing up, I barely saw her because she had to juggle her job, home, and college. So I want to get a great job for when I come back. I'll be able to help her just like she did to me. And for my future kids, do the same for them, and knowing how important it is, education.
What's going to be good for our future is to have every child be relevant and every child be a contributor. And then when that happens, you'll see significant improvement in the future.